Today, we're diving into the heart of global logistics, the warehouse. It's a place of constant motion, incredible efficiency, and, as it turns out, some really unexpected digital threats.
So when you think about cybersecurity in a warehouse, what comes to mind? Firewalls, right? Protecting your big inventory systems? But what if the real threat, the real open door, is that humble little piece of hardware sitting on the floor, just printing labels all day long? That unassuming device could actually be your biggest blind spot.
The very machine that keeps your packages moving, the thing that's essential to your workflow, could be an open invitation for intruders.
A quick scan of just one of these networked printers uncovered this many distinct security risks. 22. Not one or two, 22 separate potential problems.
But here's where it gets really alarming. Of those 22 risks, this many were classified as critical. 10. That means nearly half of them were serious, high-priority threats capable of causing some real, significant damage.
What did this scan actually find? You might be picturing some super sophisticated, complex attack, right? Nope. It was a series of basic but incredibly dangerous oversights. Let's break down the top 3. First up, an open FTP port. FTP is just for transferring files, right? Well, in a warehouse, that means your sensitive shipment data could just be grabbed right off the printer. Then you've got unencrypted HTTP. This is a big one. If you're logging into your printer settings and it's not using secure HTTPS, anyone on the network can just snatch your login details. Yikes. And last, this old, outdated protocol called LPD was still running. Honestly, that's like leaving the key under the doormat. It's basically a free pass for an attacker to get right into your network.
Okay, FTP, HTTP, LPD. I know, it can all sound like a bunch of technical alphabet soup. But what we really need to talk about is what this means for the business. Let's translate this tech jargon into real-world operational impact.
Because this is the exact point where a technical problem becomes a huge business problem. A single vulnerable device isn't just a glitch. It's a single point of failure that can compromise your entire operation.
Think about it. That printer is connected to your network. So for an attacker, it's not just a printer, it's a launchpad. They can use that compromised printer as a backdoor, a way to sneak past all your main security and get straight into your inventory systems. And from there, they could get access to all your order data, or even worse, expose your customers' private information. And it all starts with that one single unsecured device.
All of this really boils down to one critical point. To really get a handle on this risk, we have to totally change how we think about these little machines. They are not just simple tools sitting on a workbench.
And there it is. This is the fundamental mindset shift you have to make. Every single thing on your network, a server, a laptop, and yes, a label printer, is an endpoint that has to be secured. Each one is an asset, but if it's unprotected, it becomes a liability. And when you think of it as just a printer, that's the exact mistake that leaves the door wide open for trouble.
So, let's wrap this up. I want to leave you with one final question to think about. It sounds simple, but it really gets to the core of this whole problem. I want you to really think about the essential hardware that keeps your logistics running. Are you absolutely sure it's working for you, or could it be this silent vulnerability quietly working against you?